I hop on its back, I climb it as fast as I can, I grab its horns, I look at it in the eye, and I stab its sockets as many times as I can.
Like, if they're going to try to catch her, couldn't I summon the rats, like, the last 2 charges, because I'm not trying to get anyone killed, to kind of, like, pick them up higher, that way it's, like, a bit higher and still have more equipment beneath them.
No. I punched Nandor for I give him a good knock to knock him out for 10 solid minutes.
Hold on.
For 10 solid minutes, I just one punch to knock him out.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Heathens and Heroes, episode 22. Golly, I can't get over it. Every time that number grows now, it's like a milestone to me. I don't know. It's just very, very impressive. I'm your host, Connor Coates, aka Craig Theron, and thank you for joining us on this journey that is Heathens and Heroes, a podcast where 6 friends get together and play Dungeons and Dragons as well as they know how to, which isn't very well. Aside from our wonderful Dungeon Master Matt, your 4 heroes, Ramus, Nandor, Einar, and Kragor, are on a treacherous journey through the Underdark, and the journey has not been an easy one. Will our heroes escape with their lives, or will the heathens of the Underdark devour their souls? I want you to remember that you can watch the show every week live on twitch.tv/heathensandheroes, or you can watch this episode and all the prior episodes on our YouTube channel right now, either by searching for Heathens and Heroes, clicking the link in our About Me section below, or by clicking the link in the chat as it comes through. Please remember to hit that follow button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, and all the whistles. It helps us out tremendously, and we will then be forever in your debt. Forever, I said. With that being said, I will now pass it on to our Dungeon Master, Matt, to begin the next chapter of Heathens and Heroes.
The Crystal Garden, where they found a cave full of old drow statues. And after engaging with a few of these statues, they retreated back and found that they would not go any further. But in the process, Jimjar was struck by an arrow as the Medusa made herself known. Amidst the fight, Nandor had tried to retreat and found the Sending Stone, and the place that was meant to be hallowed by the ruby that you had received before. Placing it into the stone itself, you inadvertently summoned a rock elemental that began to pursue you. Jimjar tried to get to you, to save you, to pull you back in time, but was also met with brute force by this rock elemental. And while this happened, the pair of goes down, and we pick up an initiative where we left off with Ramas at the end of your turn, as the swarms of rats, no longer under the directive and control of the unconscious Nandor, begin to very slowly disperse, a few of them remaining to begin to nibble along the snake body of the Medusa that was here. At the top of the round, we have our two unconscious folk. First being Jimjar, who must roll his death saving throw. One failure for Jimjar, as you hear the coughing of the bits of blood. And then it comes to Nandor, who already has one success in his favor, if I remember correctly. Followed now by 2. So, with that, it then comes to the Earth Elemental, where you hear the slow but steady sounds of as it begins to move away from Nandor's body and towards the stone in the center of the chamber. Chamber that you all have yet to see. But afterwards, then comes to Gregor.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What to do, what to do. I don't even know what to do with this thing. I have no clue what to do with this thing. Let's see. What I really want to do, my first instinct, while I'm thinking of what to do, is to shoot up the stairs behind it, so like up this area, and just kind of stick to the shadows until I figure out a plan. That's kind of my idea.
So, bonus action stealth.
Yes. So I'm gonna go up here as far as I can and then roll for stealth. Is that okay?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get you right here. All right.
All right.
So,
all right.
You're stealthing about as effectively as Krunk in Emperor's New Groove.
Hey, he was smooth.
Oh, it's very smooth. It's very smooth.
You didn't
All
see
right.
anything.
So as far as you're concerned, Gregor, these things don't have faces. You're stealthed. You're good. You're up against the wall. There's no delight here.
Oh, I'm good.
All right, so staying there for now.
Yep.
Would you like to hold any particular action?
You know what? Maybe I'll take this time to charge my dagger of venom for some purpose.
All right, definitely can do. So after you comes to Einar.
Okay, well, seeing Jimjar, I guess I'll move that way. 30. All right. Can I see Nandor?
From this angle, you would see like kind of chest and up.
Gotcha.
As it's kind of like around the bend on the slope a little bit, but you can see where he was being like pulled before Jimjar got hefted.
All right. What I can't see is what caused them to go down.
Not quite from this angle, no.
Hey, John.
I guess I will I'll send the owl out. So he flies off of my shoulder, and he'll fly over to Nandor and deliver my spell.
Okay.
I am going to cast. What level did I cast it at? I suppose the best thing to do is cast it at this level. So I'll cast that at second level.
All right. So you kind of reach out your arm, and the dark feathered bird owl shit for brains just kind of takes to the air, flies across the room, and lands right on Nandor's head, just kind of perching across his unconscious forehead as you pump. Go ahead and roll the healing with an extra D8 thanks to your bits. Yeah.
Put some healing into Nandor.
Get healed.
All right. So, Nandor, you get 11 back as you regain consciousness.
Is there a way to see what each die was?
If you click the where it says 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah, I got it. Cool. Okay. I'm curious. So I have an ability. I have to ask you this. So I have an ability that's empowered healing, and it's the energy of your divine origin courses through you, empowering. You actually just put it up for you. Nope. It's designed to consume an attribute, but no resources specified. Cool. It's spend 1 sorcery point whenever an ally within 5 feet of you rolls dice to determine the number of hit points a spell restores. Is that when somebody else casts a spell, I can manipulate their magic? Or is it when I cast a spell, I can manipulate the magic? A little confusing the way it's written.
Good question, though.
I would say you could manipulate basically any healing-based magic around within 5 feet of you. So even if it was from somebody else, as long as the ally is within 5 feet of you, is rolling dice to regain HP.
So then the question then becomes, since I'm technically casting the spell and the owl is just an extension of my touch, am I still able to manipulate this particular spell?
I would say so, just because it's the familiar.
Sweet. Then I'm going to spend a point to reroll that too. Once per turn.
So since you wait,
So now it's a 3.
So you get 12 HP instead of 11 HP.
okay. I was gonna say I'm just gonna like kind of. I'm not gonna wake up like immediately. I'm just like, whoa, like kind of in a daze. You know what I'm saying?
Quite understandable. Yeah,
It's
just
a
kind of
rock.
yeah, just laying there on the stairs, just like I'm not gonna move for a minute. This is good.
That will end my turn.
All right. Then Ramos, you are up next.
I'm going to use my shield as a mirror still, and I'm going to reach for the Medusa head. And I'm going to pick it up and throw it in the sack without any looking at it.
Okay. I'll say, pretty easy enough to do with keeping the shield in between, you and her pretty much so that you don't have to look directly at it. And do you wrap it in anything or just put it in for now?
I can put it in for now because I can just feel around and hopefully, just
All right.
I'll protect myself next time. You know? Just be
All right,
safe,
all right.
Matt. Just be safe.
So good to know. Good to know. So I'll say, since you're not taking the time to completely wrap it, it won't cost an action to do so. So it is just easy enough to grab and put into your bag. So what movement and action would you like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna go to this statue here, grab the stone. Maybe it's worth something. Maybe it can help us in the future. And then I'm going to see if Einhard or well, I'm gonna go behind Kragor and see if I can go with him and see maybe like he found something. Because I don't know what's going on. So
All right.
I'm over
all
here
right.
tracking snacks and stuff.
Sounds good. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will put you right behind Einar.
Gregor?
Yes, that's what I meant. Names are just beyond me today, all right? You know, it's a day.
I'll be right here. I'll hold around the corner.
Okay. Would you like to hold a particular action while you're there?
Just an attack action, just in case.
Okay.
Like have the axe out just in case, like looking and making sure we're okay.
All right.
However, you cannot see me at all, Troy, because I am very hidden.
You are very hidden, my good sir. Very hidden.
If I stay still, I'm invisible.
You got your eyes.
I move so
closed.
slowly.
I can't see you. You can't see me.
I'm looking at the rock.
He's doing the Drax, you know, like if I move so
Yeah.
slowly.
All right. So after that, it comes to the top with Jim Jar, who has to roll another save. All right. So he's 1-1 right now. As Nandor, you lay there, eyes still closed, uncomfortable, but alive.
Jim Jar. Jim Jar. Oh. I'm going to cast Jim Jar, get up. I'm going to cast Healing Word at level 3.
All right.
Oh my, I thought that elemental was all the way up those stairs. I was sorely mistaken.
He just kind of starts.
What happened? Jesus. Or gods.
Good save. Good save.
Copyright.
We do not own any rights to anything.
I'm going to look to my right. Oh. You. Okay. Alright. Can I get Jim Jar and just like drag him with me real quick?
If you want to use the action to pull him further away, you can do so with that.
I'll do that then.
All right. And since he's small enough, it won't, completely consume your movement speed like moving a medium creature. So, where would you like to move to?
Like over here. No, I can't move. Hang on. I think here. That's fine. Just like to get some like out of the line of sight.
All right. He's gonna drag him over, and he's just like, "Yeah, this is fine. This is good. Yeah."
We're okay, buddy. Oh, jeez.
And you just kind of stay there for now. So, I will say, as next it comes to the Earth Elemental, you do see it kind of shifts over to one side and then kind of settles down like a large beast, almost kind of where it's on its front legs and almost like the way a gorilla sits and kind of watches over something. And you can see that its head turns and looks in your direction in Cragor. And there's no eyes or face across it, but there is just this kind of slightly protruded area that it shifts like a face, and it just seems to stare at you as it stays there. What would you like to do, Craigie?
Nothing. Well, I'm not going up there or down there, so I'm going to quickly roll back out of the stairs.
What the shit?
Right past Rhombus. Maybe trip on his shoe or something. I don't know. And I'm gonna kind of whisper to Rhombus, let's not go down there. Let's not do that. And oh gosh, I forgot how long the dagger of venom charges though.
1 minute, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that is correct. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, do we need any? Is there any reason for us to be in here anymore?
There really isn't, is there?
I
I
can't
will
think of one.
say, if you all are not continuing down into that creature, the elemental doesn't seem to be pursuing up at the moment. So we are now out of combat.
Good. Cool. So, we killed the Medusa. Or I should say, Rhombus killed the Medusa. Rhombus, I would take it. Okay, we killed the. I killed the Medusa. Let's go. That's a question. Let's go.
We
Question
do
mark.
still have to find the remains of the person we were sent here to find.
Sure, let's do that then.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's all group together real quick. Find out if we can spread out. See if there's anything. Don't go up the stairs, but
Okay.
let's just see if there's anything around that we can use.
All right.
Find.
Jimjar, Nandor, Einar, group hug. Group meeting.
Can we just rest here for a little bit? Oh, jeez.
Jimjar kind of walks over to where Medusa's body is there, kind of being nibbled on by the rats, and just kind of kicks her a few times. Nods, walks back. Okay, I'm good.
I'm gonna walk over here and basically move the rats. Can I get her bow and then give it to Gregor?
Yeah, easily enough.
I'm gonna go to where she came from.
Because I just remember seeing a shot, like an arrow hit Jimjar, and that was the last thing I remember happening with her.
Yeah.
Medusa's bow.
Can I search her room?
Yeah.
Do I have to
Easily
roll
enough.
investigation?
Yes, please. All right. So, we'll say the bow that you are given, Cragor, is of this like sleek black wood that has had the white, almost spider silk stylized engravings along the top of it and bottom of it as well. Looks really nice. You don't know if there's anything magical about it, but it definitely looks nice.
And I graciously accept it, and I give Nandor a hug and a slight peck on the cheek.
No. Mm-mm. No.
Take
And I
it.
whisper in his ear, I say,
I'm so tempted just to blast him.
Don't.
So looking in through her room, you can see that there are a few pillars that were built into the room itself, more decorational rather than functional. And there are a few deep gnome statues kind of spread throughout the room in varying states of oh shit, as well as broken glass and pottery and things like that across the floor. Looking through the room itself, you can see that in the dressers along the top here, there are 5 dresses that actually seem to have that faint shimmer across them of this just real nice fabric that looks surprisingly well kept for the age and for how long it's been in an area like this.
Okay.
Uh,
But do I
and
find any bones?
find what?
Any bones?
Of anything in particular?
Person we're supposed to be looking for.
No.
Dang. Can I like read the names off the or wait, no, there's no names on the statues. Never mind. It's just,
Wearing name tags.
I figured like she like
My
carved it, like
name is Bob.
she's like carved it in at the bottom, like killed on this day, and then
Yeah, but do some market at
Puts it
the
on
end of
their
every battle.
forehead, you know?
okay. I'll take the 5 cloaks, and then I'll report back to the guys and be like, "Hey guys, look what I found."
Can this be over a course of an?
Dresses. I mean,
Hey, they're pretty slick though. You know, look at this. It's pretty still pristine
I
condition.
mean, hey, you know,
Nandor, they go
I
great with
think
that.
I think it would be a good look for you.
Yeah, just a whole dress with that little cloak you got there, man. You'd look great. You'd look great. Pretty cool. True Spider-Man.
I
Pretty
don't know
pretty
that we want
cool.
Nandor to be wearing one because when he goes up on the ceiling and he's hanging upside down, could just
London and France. I got you. Yeah, that'd probably be bad, huh? All right. Well, if anybody wants one, I'll just put it in my bag, and we could probably sell them, get something for it, or see if we can enchant it or something later.
or maybe switch them over into actual cloaks for the rest of us.
We could do that too. I didn't think about that. Thank you, Einar. We can do that.
Nah,
I
it
have
doesn't.
good ideas from time to time.
It doesn't really go with my eyes. So thanks though.
Hey, no, but it goes great with that dagger you got there.
This is true.
Imagine pulling that dagger out from the cloak. No one would see it coming, buddy.
It's true.
I do like
Einar
that
his
idea.
hands, lethal weapons just locked and loaded, ready to go behind it. Wouldn't see it.
So, out of curiosity, what was making the big sound down there?
Cragor?
Nandor?
Oh, that. So you know that gem, that ruby that the old priest gave us? I put it in the thing, and then that came out, it smacked me.
You know that's
It's
not
an
what
earth
you're supposed
elemental.
to do at Ruby, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
an earth elemental.
Huh.
Right.
I don't know. When I saw it, it looked just like a giant rock guy.
Can I roll a knowledge arcane on?
Yeah. Jim Jar is just kind of like nice. Oh yeah, not a fan. Don't like him. Don't like him at all. Nope.
Oh, wow. Okay. Go, Einar. Go, Einar, go.
So from what you know, Einar, and you
Which is
know,
everything.
fucking your sanctum school, the place you learned from, was very comfortable with conjuration of elemental creatures and things like that. It's always part of the learning lessons is to eventually just kind of summon different grades of it. And earth elementals are well known for their vulnerability to thunder and the loud kind of shattering effect that it has. They are resistant to all sorts of non-magical attacks and bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from weapons, things like that. Poison doesn't affect them because they have no circulation, but they can move through stone and burrow through it as naturally as people do walking, and are very commonly used for taking down walls and being used as siege creatures as well. And you would know also with that nat 20 that while they do not have any particular eyes to see, they are able to sense people through the vibration of the ground.
Gotcha. Right. So, earth elementals, resistant to pretty much every type of attack that's non-magical, weak to anything that can shatter objects or thunderous sounds. So that's good. Immune to poison. Let's see, what else can I remember about them? Oh, and they have no eyes, but they can see based off the vibrations of things on the ground, and are often used to siege castles and walls. So, I say we find another direction to go and look for our set of bones. Anybody with me?
I concur.
Yep.
Alright.
We should also maybe consider looking for a place to rest so that Jimjar and Nandor can recover a little bit. I'd rather not have to spend all of my magic on them, but I mean, we can spend more spells if that's the preference.
I mean, we could go to the bedroom. There's a bed there they can lay on.
I do have a potion
I
of.
forgot to mention that earth elementals can burrow through walls and ground, so we should probably not be anywhere
Let's
near.
get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Alright, so which direction do y'all head then?
Did we go down? Did we go down here?
You came from this direction, you have not been that direction yet.
Let's go back to the body of water that we passed earlier, and maybe we can just rest right there.
Sounds good. I like that idea. We know the way there, and we can
Right.
watch ourselves from both angles.
Alright, so one by one, each of y'all make your way down to that small little underground fed spring water here. It is cold and refreshing to the touch, so it is a nice little spot to rub the blood off of you or splash water off of your face to get the dust out of it from being smacked around. And you all have from here a nice hour to relax, try not to worry, stress, and recover. So, those who would like to do a short rest, go ahead and do so. Is there anybody staying on watch or accomplishing anything during this hour?
I will take a little bit of time to cast detect magic and take a look at that bow, see if there's any magical properties there,
All right.
and the dresses as well.
There you go. So while I'm gonna try to contact Don, kind of like how Ramos at the beginning was, praying to, I don't remember what their fucking name was, to see if I could reach her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a. I'm gonna say straight charisma.
straight charisma.
And so you also cast Detect Magic, correct? You said, Einar?
Yes. Sorry.
No worries. So it is Abjuration coming off of the dresses, if memory serves. Protection magic coming off of them. And then Evocation coming off of the bow.
It looks like the dresses and the bow are both magical.
Well, what do you know?
If I had some pearls worth 100 gold pieces, I could identify what exactly the magic that's on them does for you, but I don't currently.
How about a diamond like
to
this?
Eldeth?
Can I throw him the diamond that was in the guy's hand?
Which diamond?
When I took-
The one from up top on the statue?
Yeah.
It's not quite a diamond. It's more of like the those like the underground large cave crystals that like
Oh,
look
that's
white and opaque. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're kind of like that. It's like a shard of that's been broken off. That's kind of like semi-transparent.
All right, I know. If you can't do anything with this, I got 100 gold pieces here. But what can you do with this first?
Well, I take it from him, and I look at it, and I go, I could make a set of glasses, maybe, or we could forge it into a dagger, if you want. I mean, I don't think it would be very effective, but it would look good.
Look cool.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm just gonna take it back.
unfortunately, I definitely have to have an actual pearl. Like even 100 gold wouldn't do it. I have to have a pearl.
I'll take the thing back and then give him 100 gold.
Hear me out, guys. Hear me out here. Okay. What if we turned it into a horn for my Minotaur helmet? Turn it into almost like a unicorn, but with 2 extra horns. You know what I'm saying?
You already have the 2 horns.
Just one in the middle. Just one straight in the middle.
So you have the 3 horns.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna give him 100 gold.
I'll take the 100 gold and pocket it and say, okay, I'll buy a pearl if they have one back in town.
Yeah, I'm just like, guys.
That's a great idea, buddy, but we can't do it. It's not big enough. It's not big enough to do that.
Okay.
We need a laughing
A laugh track.
laugh track. So okay.
And then I'll just do a quick screen where it's like, who else but Cragor? He's Cragor.
Otherwise, I guess we'll just rest. I mean, I'll stay on watch. I'll also have the owl fly down this way and just kind of look and see if there's any immediate dangers down there, and then fly back up. Let us know.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll me a perception for your owl as it goes to give a quick looky-loo. As the rest of y'all sit back, relax, Jimjar kind of huddles up against the wall and just, stays there as comfortably as possible, not moving his chest as much as possible.
That was close, Jimjar. That was really close.
Yeah. I kind of feel like it's like almost this grand karmic thing for,
Sure.
trying to say something earlier. But we're just not gonna talk about it.
So the owl has advantage and dark vision, and it rolled a nat 20 plus 3.
All right.
Damn.
So the owl swoops back down for a little bit while y'all rest, and then, few minutes later comes back to land next to you. And do you have a telepathic connection where you can like understand it, or yeah?
Yep.
All right. So, you get back the faint whisper of a voice. Master, up ahead I have seen a few things. There is some wandering soul by the waterfall, and there looks to be two large statues in the crystal garden above the waterfall.
Of course, we can't hear that, right? It's all him.
Correct. Only Einar can hear that.
Did anybody hear that?
Loud.
I'm just kidding.
Cragor, come here. Let's talk about that horny one.
Cragor, make me a charisma saving throw for hearing strange voices.
Oh boy.
Natural one. I'm losing it, guys.
Thanks, shit for brains.
My pleasure.
I look over to the group. All right, so shit for brains says that there's a wandering soul down there. He also went and took a look at the gardens above the waterfall and said that there's two large statues. So I think we should determine what this wandering soul is first. Also, from where we are, I can see a couple of what look like hatches, like residences down there. Maybe we could explore those and see if there's any remains in there.
Sounds good.
I agree.
Once, of course, all of our resting has been completed.
All right. And aside from that, the short rest goes unimpeded for y'all. You managed to regain your health back for those that needed it. And Jimjar kind of at the end shakes himself off as he stands up, makes a motion to you, Nandor. Before that reminds me, sorry, I know you mentioned. What do you say in your attempt to rapport, Dawn?
That.
Well, man, I've heard of cat calls, but
That's a rough translation. That's a rough translation. Get it?
hey, you!
It's a rough translation.
What do I say? Dawn, I need you to help me sense everything that's going on around me without having to be afraid of the darkness. Please come back whenever you can. I need the light to shine in this dark, unending area. I don't know.
Yeah. And you kind of have a moment where you go silent, and then almost like a mantra, you just kind of repeat it in a few variations a few more times. And after about 10 minutes, it feels like you're just frustratingly talking to yourself in your head in the quiet and everything, kind of clenching your fists where you can feel the ruby that is embedded there. And just as you start to release your grip and can feel your shoulders slack from the, just the weight of giving up and releasing it, you also begin to feel this just faint bit of warmth in your hands and up your arms. There's no words. There's nothing else but just this warmth that reminds you of sticking your hand out in that first morning rays of sunlight.
Okay. Look at my hand. Stand up, and it's like, all right. Well, take your time.
And with that, you each kind of rise up and can make your way forward. How would you like to proceed?
Cautiously.
Then
Yeah,
Cragor in the front.
Okay.
would you like to roll stealth?
Let's
You know
just
it.
check each one of these little houses down here individually.
There
Very
you go.
nice.
Hey,
Okay, are we gonna stop at the first one first? I mean, obviously, right?
Yep.
The one on the right or the left?
The one on our right.
Got it. Got it.
So as you're going down and towards the house, you can see as you approach, with those with dark vision at least, you can see the faint spectral, slightly blue, deep gnome form of a figure that is kind of walking along the border of this underwater pool that is being formed at the base of a waterfall over here. And they seem to have their head bowed, kind of shifting left to right as they walk around this base.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to notice y'all.
I quickly
And
just kind of like hold. Like, guys, I don't know if you can see that down there. I know it's kind of dark for you, but I believe I see the specter walking around. What do you want to do?
maybe it will listen to reason.
All right, I'll go talk to him.
No.
No.
Cragor, why don't you go check inside the house first? And let's make sure that there's not like something that's going to jump out at us while we're trying to talk to it.
Okay. Yeah. Can I, before I go all the way down, is it possible for me to maybe like peek my head in and investigate?
I'll hold him by the legs, like lower him down.
I'm talking full Spider-Man, dude, upside down. Like, let's go.
go ahead and roll me an investigation. If you want, since Ramas, you're helping, you can have advantage for this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What? What?
All right. I mean, that's
Can I-
that's impressive in its own right. So
Nope,
All right,
I don't see
all right,
nothing.
so you look in, and the room, it looks to be very largely emptied out of most of the belongings, furniture, and things of that nature. You can see there's like one crate that is kind of just alone and set off to one side, while You know, there are a few like cast sheets on the floor, but nothing that stands out.
Nothing here, guys. Sorry. I can't see nothing.
Can I like accidentally let him go and have him fall into the thing?
Accidentally.
Accidentally. Oops.
I don't know if you
then-
can. I don't know if you can plan an accident, but
He slipped.
Ramos goes to shrug and
Accident.
accidentally likes to go.
can I do a cool roll when I hit the ground? Yeah.
Roll in acrobatics. Alright, alright. It isn't like superhero 3-point landing cool, but it is pretty smooth.
Sorry, buddy. I'll come down there to get you.
Guys, the point of Gregor going in front was for stealth purposes. Okay, I'm just gonna go talk to the Spectre. You guys keep searching those houses, would you? Thanks. Nandor, you want to join me?
Yep.
Hey, Ramos, did Einar see my cool roll?
Totally saw it, bud. Totally saw it.
Nice.
I'm coming down. Is it out of the way yet?
Yes.
Hello.
So, and you stay about this distance from it too, and kind of call
Yeah.
out?
Yep.
Okay. So you approach, and as you approach, you can see that it's kind of walking back and forth. It's looking down at the ground. Seems to be a male deep gnome, though you can see there's the figure looks a little bit more like bent over in his stature. Seems to be kind of making some motions as if he's trying to like fiddle with something that's not there anymore, and seems to be looking around and muttering to himself. And you can hear faintly the voice just going, can't remember. I don't know where I left it. I just can't. I can't leave without it. I can't go. I can't. And then whenever it hears your voice as you call out, it just kind of, oh no! Ah! And it yells out. And as it does so, its entire body kind of just stretches and reacts in surprise to you, and also ends up casting this. I need, since Ramos and Nandor, Gregor, y'all aren't looking at this thing, y'all are busy looking in hovels, just Nandor and Einar to make a wisdom save.
Just saves. Let's go.
Nice. All right.
Let's
So
go.
you're both very.
That was horrifying.
And as it does so, it quickly turns, moving away from y'all, and it doesn't go too far, but you do see it go into the base of the rocks at the base, or into the rocks at the base of the stairs here, and kind of disappear into the ground. And from where you're standing, Einar, you can see with your passive that there at the base of those steps, kind of holding on to the bottom stair, there does seem to be a skeleton kind of stretched out that is there, and it seems to be like reaching for something, with part of the pool kind of lapping at the feet of the skeleton.
I think those are its remains. His remains. Over there at the bottom of the stairs. I'll go and get closer to investigate them. Is it like here?
Yeah. And
You want like an investigation
if anyone
check?
can roll me a medicine check. All right. So getting down and taking a look over the body, you can see that the skeleton is stretched out like it was reaching for something, but you can't actually see any sort of damage to the skeleton. Doesn't look like it was attacked by any means whatsoever. Um, and although the one chest that looked like it was holding on to the stairs looks like it was actually at one point like clutching at his chest before he finally fell to the side. And as you're looking at him and following his hand, you can see that tucked underneath the stairs in this little sort of hovel hole, there is a small chest that has been kind of placed and set up inside of there.
Okay. Um. It looks like he was reaching for that chest there. I don't want to grab it because I'm worried that whatever killed him might be like a poison or something that was on it. Although it looks like maybe he had a heart attack or something. We should wait for Kragar probably on this one. What do you think, Nandor? Oh, okay.
And then if there's no magic around it, we could go get Kragor too, so he could deactivate any traps that are there.
No, sounds good. I mean, detecting magic takes me 10 minutes, so it gives them time to search the rest of the houses at least.
Yeah, plenty of time.
All right. So for the two of you searching houses, go ahead, Ramos or Kregor, whoever would like to make me an investigation with advantage.
Why don't you go ahead, Ramos? I have not had very good rolls tonight.
All right. All right. So, Ramos, go ahead and roll me a D100 real quick. As you know, looking through most of these hovels, you can see that a lot of them are already moved out of. Most of them are empty of all of their furniture and important, living essentials. So they are just kind of empty spaces that have been left to wither and disappear. And as you kind of look through, you can see that in one of the rooms, kind of set off to the side, there is a small statue about the size of your forearm of a humanoid figure that where their face normally is, that looks kind of elongated and almost rat-like. And there are two small rubies worth about 50 gold for the eyes in each of them.
Kind of want to take it, but at the same time, I'm like a little afraid that something's gonna pop out.
I don't even want to risk it, man.
You know what? I'll take it and put it in the backpack real quick, and like Indiana Jones running away from the giant ball out.
All right, so as you go to leave,
You turn off the lights.
Just there's a cave collapse, and all right, but you quickly bag it, run to the front where Kregor's like, "Hey, what's going?" Nope. All right, we're out.
And like, do you look behind, like anything? Yeah.
Nope, nothing. It seems to be fine so far. If it triggered anything, it didn't happen here.
Great. Hey, remember that statue you did? Yeah. Just wait.
6
Little do you know,
episodes later.
You've now released the big bad evil.
It's what I do. It's my
Yeah,
thing.
the Demogorgon was nothing.
Yeah, that thing just got eaten by the big bad. So, easily enough though, y'all within those 10 minutes finish up the searching of the area, finding nothing of real interest or import as you cast Detect Magic, Einar. And as you cast it, you can see that there is a faint bit of magical glow that comes kind of from the seams of the small chest for something within it being magical.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely something magical in there. I just don't know what it is. Or it could be some magical residue on the edge of the seam. Let's wait, just in case. Any idea what type of magic it is?
Let me see. Do, 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 do. I would say illusion.
It's illusion magic. Interesting. Okay. We'll wait for the others. And I wait looking for Gregor and Ramos to come join us.
And unless there was anything else y'all were doing after you search these hovels, y'all easily enough join the rest of the party.
Yeah, I'm just gonna join.
Yeah.
Alright. So they all kind of walk up as y'all are there waiting at the base of the stairs.
All right, so the ghost got super scared and ran away. It was pretty horrifying, honestly. The whole visage of it was just terrifying. But we found these bones. It ran into the stairs, and we found these bones, which I think might be who he was. But there's a little chest there, Gregor. Can you see that chest that's tucked inside of the steps there? And we're just a little concerned that either there's a trap on there or there's something like funny about it. Just wanted to be safe, not sorry. So we waited for you.
Leave it to me, guys. I'll take a look at it.
And then as he does that, I pull out the statue and I tell Einar, "Will this also help if for pearls? There's little rubies in here."
I mean, more money the better, ultimately, but does that look like a rat?
I'm not questioning what it is at this point.
Well, I just wonder if it's a rat, maybe we should hold on to it for when we go and talk to the were-rats.
Fair point.
Yeah, let's keep that one in our back pocket just in case.
Just in case.
Do I notice anything? Is there any significance, like religious or anything like that about the
Check. I just grabbed and went.
Looking over it, just kind of at first glance, it doesn't look like any sort of religious iconography that you've seen before. It might just be something that someone was crafting and tried to get to look, their artistic interpretation of something.
Gotcha.
So Gregor, an investigation as you
Okay.
look for traps.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, there you go. So looking over it and kind of checking alongside the seams, you can see that this small little chest used to have some sort of lock or locking mechanism on the front of it, but the wood being this close to the water has kind of rotted a little bit of it along the seams and along one side, making it already opened and broken off, and you are unable to find any sort of traps along it whatsoever.
Okay, got it. You said that the lock was broken, correct? Is that what you said?
Where it used to be was like rotted, so that it broke off at some point. So it's no longer there.
Okay, and it's not open right now though, right?
It's not open, but it can be. So it's like unlocked.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of reach in and not tell them that I didn't find any traps, but I'm gonna grab it out.
All right, all right. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand. All right, yeah. No. Without sight in the world, you just.
I want to imagine. I
reach
just went like, like as quickly as possible.
just quickly whoop, grab and stuff.
I'm like, look,
And-
guys.
Anyone see that?
Are you
Anyone?
trying to take both items in there or one of the two?
Both.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for both.
All right, all right. So, go ahead and roll me just one more sleight of hand to see if you can get the second one. So, the first bit, you quickly just kind of quickly look in, but as you kind of crack it open to go for the second one, Einar, you hear the faint clink of glass against the wood, which causes you to look over just as you open it up, and you can see him quickly pulling out some sort of potion that is in there.
Look what I found, Einar.
What observant eyes you have?
You pick it up, Gregor, and you hold it up. To you, it looks completely empty, but Einar, you catch just the very faintest bit of this almost transparent liquid inside. But to
And
you,
is-
Gregor, it looks completely empty.
Yeah, I
Is
kind of.
that-
Go ahead.
Is that what's giving off the magic?
It is, yes.
Interesting. What could be a potion of illusion? Potion of invisibility? Potion of disguise? I don't know. We'd have to figure it out. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but there's definitely magic in that bottle.
In this bottle,
Uh-huh.
this one right here.
Uh-huh. By the way, is he faintly glowing with more magic somewhere new on his body?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Well, you can have it. I give it to him.
I will take it. All right.
All
Something else for us to identify. This is gonna get expensive.
Maybe we can make a package deal.
Did I open this chest yet? I didn't, right?
You did to
I mean-
scoop the things
I
out
mean,
of it.
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that the potion was the second item. Never mind.
It was. The first item you already scooped out as you were just kind of like quickly like just swoop, and took that, and when you were going for the second one was when he saw you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did I misinterpret?
No, you're good. Did we already see what the first item was? I'm kind of confused.
No, because you just
Okay.
grabbed that quickly and stuffed it before anyone could see it.
Gotcha.
Whenever you have a chance, you'll be able to look in and see what your items were that you stuffed in your pocket real quickly.
Okay, I choose to do that now.
So as you're there, you kind of look off to the side and down and at your side, and you can see that there are about 6 gems of different color that look to all have this nice bit of, size and luster to them. They look like they could be worth a bit. You're not sure how much yet.
Do they look like they can fit in a gauntlet?
I mean, if you're motivated enough.
I mean, technically, any gem can fit in a gauntlet.
What about a Minotaur helmet?
Same answer.
I think I know where I'm going with this. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna kind
Well,
of bring attention to that either, but I'm gonna
I'm-
leave that there.
I'm glad that it wasn't trapped. Thanks for letting us know. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, I did a classic, trap sweep. It was nothing really.
Right. Well, let's collect these remains so that we can take them back to the Ruby in the Rough. And yes, and take them back to the Ruby in the Rough and make sure that they're properly seen to.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Well, it's easy enough to gather up the small deep gnome bones there and set them ceremoniously within your backpack, or at least as ceremoniously as you can. And what would you like to do?
All right. So nothing else in any of those little houses?
Nothing.
Nada.
Well, I guess we should go up to the top of the stairs, check out the waterfalls above the garden, and see what those statues were all about. And then we still need to find the Hall of Justice thing. Right.
As you
go.
say
Got
that, Jim Jar is kind of like, oh, Justice Hall. Yeah, no, that's past the thing that the rock with the rocks. Yeah, it's
The
past
elemental.
that. Yeah, that thing.
Great.
So the
Sorry, head shook a little bit.
So the giant rock monster that's over there, that's only attacked and wounded by two of our party members with magic, is what we
What?
need to.
No, you could wound it. I mean, you'd just be chipping away at it rather than, cutting swaths out of it.
Chipping away. I like what you did, Einar.
How about with a hammer?
Oh my God, he got your name right. Were we taking bets when that would happen?
No. He gets it right about 25% of the time.
Get
Oh,
Get what
nice.
right, Elmo?
Back to normal.
All right. Well, let's do the top of the waterfall. Let's make sure we've explored the area, and then we'll figure out how we're going to deal with the earth elemental from there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ideally, we find someplace where we can do a longer rest and maybe recover some of my magic.
Alright. So as y'all make your way up the stairs, you find yourself in a small, not quite crystal garden, but these are more of natural crystal formations that jut outside of the water and along the shoreline of this small rivulet that happens on this area about 30 to 40 feet above the base where you had walked up. They don't have much of a glow compared to the more blazing crystals that you had seen before. And as you come up, you can see that there is another ridge up top where there are a set of winged statues that kind of look down over the cavern and rivulet as it leads deeper, almost like another tunnel down and through this area.
Another tunnel.
I mean, seems like an odd bit of decoration. Jim Jar.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm just curious. What compelled your people to use like a winged creature for decoration instead of, I don't know, anything else?
you're gonna go have to ask the founders that kind of thing. My guess is try and intimidate any little ones from exploring places that they shouldn't be going, like tunnels that lead to outside of the settlement and things like that. Just have it as, yeah, kid, you can't get past the guardian; it'll eat you. That kind of stuff.
It's the boogeyman.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. All right. Well, let's see what's up here then, shall we?
Hang on.
Oh,
Are we hanging?
Hang on, Einar. That's a guardian. If that's a guardian, that means,
It's guarding something.
and that means it's alive. So if we try to pass it,
not if those are just stories that they tell to the children in order to keep
yeah,
them
but
from
stories are
exploring.
usually true, not just stories.
And as you say that, you hear this
What I fucking tell you?
as
Had
the
to
two
say.
statues begin to shift and move. As kind of, I know you're like looking over your shoulder, like, no, it's fine. And they just see the silhouette of the wings spread behind you as they kind of raise up. And I'm gonna need some initiatives.
I was gonna try to cast something before, but okay, damn.
Go ahead and roll me a dexterity. You're kind of taking them back where, like, you have that moment where you think about it, but you just have the kind of "I told you so" that just slows it down just enough. Alrighty then.
Always end up going after the enemies.
I think I'm just having some good rolls tonight.
Well,
We'll play it.
Ramos?
We'll play into it. All right, I can't see these gargoyles, so are they at the top of the
They
stairs?
are like one square beyond your vision.
Ah, of course they are. Of course they are. So I'm going to reach for, since they are rock, I'm going to pull out the hammer, the warhammer, and I'm going to call for shield and then go to this stairs right here and just await and hold my action.
All right. Easy enough. Okay. So then, after you, it comes to one of the gargoyles that is going to see you kind of run up and everything, and is going to just leap down at you.
Oh,
Do you have your held action so you can make an attack roll? Now, normally with a held action, it does not get multi-attack with it. You just get your one held action.
Yeah.
If you want, we can have multi-attack with it, but that means the enemies get multi-attack for their held action as well. So it's up to y'all if you want to decide that.
I just want the one.
Okay.
I'll take the one on this. Do you guys, since we're playing it, it's up to you guys. Like, cool? Just one attack?
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, up to you.
I get it, then everybody else gets it.
The kick is that you're the only person in our group who has multi-attack, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna
you're the only person that gets negatively impacted by that decision.
Exactly. That's why I said only one. Only doing one attack. No
But I
worries.
feel bad about that.
I just like to make sure. All right. So go ahead and make me your attack roll.
I just get like baseball swing it. Just
That'll hit. Yeah. And you get the good two-hand swing. Go ahead and roll me that versatile damage.
Dang it.
All right. So you just swing back and crush into its chest as it just takes it straight into it. But it then turns to slash out at you in response.
Nope.
16 does not hit. So as it misses, its lower jaw just opens outward as it tries to follow through with a bite as well.
That hits.
And so it manages to catch the forearm as you're kind of pulling back from your strike to just crush a little bit of your muscle. Afterwards comes to Kregor.
Okay. How fast is this water moving, by the way?
Not very.
Okay. I'm going to just kind of cross over here. So like right here. And can I do an assassinate with a longbow? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And did I have Medusa's bow in here? I do see 2 longbows, but
Yes.
okay, I'm guessing that's the lower one.
Yeah, that's not the Medusa bow. The other one is the one that has no picture.
Oh, okay, then I'll use that one. Sorry.
You're all good.
You almost got it, buddy. No worries.
And
That's just a normal roll too, correct?
you have advantage. That hasn't taken a turn in combat yet,
That's
so
right.
it is advantage.
That's right.
Get it, boy.
And I'm shooting this one, by the way. Sorry, I don't know if I said that.
I figured that's why we. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you, boo. So go ahead and add that 3d6, and it counts as a critical strike as well.
Damn, bitch.
Boy.
Jeez.
Oh,
That's the highest roll I think I've ever made.
a legit high. Yeah, the highest roll. Yeah. Connor, high five.
Very nice. Very nice. All right.
Craig
So,
merch. T-shirt.
so you see the arrow strike out and strike, into one of its eyes and just stick straight out. The bolt or the arrow now just kind of protruding out as it looks in your direction afterwards, the cracks spiraling up along its face a little bit. Anything else for you to do, sir?
Second attack. Do you have multi-attack?
I don't know. I don't
Oh.
know. Yeah, no. I'm gonna kind of tuck into the wall here a little bit, just to kind of dodge any attacks coming from him, or make it harder, I guess.
All right. Easily enough to do. So then afterwards, it does come to that gargoyle.
He's
Uh-oh. He's at disadvantage though. He has one eye.
That's yeah.
Hey.
Good call. Not you.
Technically speaking, should he not have disadvantage on everything that he does?
No.
Perception.
No.
Only for perception.
Why do you think he's so good with a bow? He
Yeah.
just
Perception
Yeah,
on the
depth-
right
Yeah,
hand
close
side.
the other
Depth
eye. I get it, I
perception.
got it.
That should add advantage, shouldn't it?
There's no use for 2 eyes on the battlefield.
All right, let's
So-
do the second one.
It is going to fly 30 feet to land right here on the side next to
Hello.
you. And it is going to tilt its head slightly at you, its arrow kind of sticking in your direction.
I kind of tilt my head at him too, like. Huh?
With that, first one is from its right side as it, out of its blind side, is unable to make a strike at you. And so it then basically goes to headbutt you. And you take 5 points of piercing damage as it goes to headbutt you and basically pierces you with the other end of your own arrow. And you just kind of feel it through like a bit of your armor, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Oh, is that what I've been doing to people? Ouch, that stings.
Einar, it comes to you.
All right. Yeah, okay. I will use Guiding Bolt. But I am also going to twin it. So I will aim one at each of them, obviously.
All right. Just let me know which roll is for which gargoyle.
So the first roll here for the one on Ramos,
That'll hit.
and the second one for the one on Gregor.
That'll miss.
Let me look and see. I am going to use my favorite of the gods, because I missed an attack roll. So, 15.
15 just hits.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, so then for the one on Ramos, and for the one on Gregor.
Get it.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
All right. So you see Einar just kind of lift up one hand towards each of these creatures as this radiant white gold kind of begins to form in the palms of his hands and then blasts out at each of them. One of them, kind of like those shots before, misses the one by Gregor by just a moment. But Gregor, you see it curve up and then come straight back down onto the top of the skull of the one by you. And as both of these guiding bolts hit, the gargoyles are illuminated by this radiant energy, giving advantage to the next strike against each of them.
Cool.
And then I'm going to take a few steps back. You got this, guys!
That's my duty.
Just like battling, looking at the gargoyle, like, give me a warning, buddy. Almost took my ear off.
So after that is going to be a Jim Jar, who is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 to over here. So he can attack with Mr. Gregor.
Is there such thing as double advantage?
But he doesn't need it with his nat 20.
Yeah.
So, and he also gets sneak attack with 2d6. So, yeah.
If this one doesn't go down after this, I'm done.
Waiting for Matt to be like, claim your kill. And he just goes into like his own little animation.
Well, unfortunately, he is not magical with his damage. So he manages to at least strike into the kneecap of this gargoyle, chipping off and breaking off part of the knee and almost completely removing the leg from the lower half. And the creature has like most of its face gone now between the guiding bolts and the arrow, and now one leg partially missing. It is barely standing, but standing nonetheless. And Nandor comes to you.
Okay. Well.
Actually, wait. Sorry. I think I mismathed with that.
That attack.
No, with one thing. Hold on. Let me double check real quick. Okay, no, actually, this one with that would be taken down, but just barely. Yeah. I'll explain that later after the fight. But he does manage to take out its kneecaps and send it sprawling into the ground as it crashes. Doesn't burn, but it does crash. Then
You want
to
to kill?
you.
Okay.
Eh.
Okay, so I'm gonna make my way to Ramos essentially. Right.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a tentacle rod on it.
Careful, he bites.
So give me 3 attack rolls.
Yeah,
First
boy.
one hits.
Oof.
Second one misses. Third one hits. So that's 2d6 then of damage. All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
What happens with that critical fail?
it, it just lashes out and it strikes across, and for the critical fail it strikes outward, comes back around though as it just kind of flobs off and then sticks to you, and you end up kind of having to pull it off of your leg and get the nice little suction cups now across your body, you know.
Like stop, not right now.
Looks like you got a bunch of hickeys.
Great. Okay. Then I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Ramos.
All right.
So, advantage on this attack, along with Bardic Inspiration. So, let's go.
My Bardic Inspiration is turn this thing into dust. Make another one bite the dust.
You got it.
Nice. All right. So top of the round, before Ramos's turn, Mr. Excitable, you all hear the ground begin to shake
Not
and
this
move
again.
as you all see this mound begin to rise amidst the river and water. And Einar, with your passive, you would see that as it rises, this creature of rock and dust, there is this bright orange gem that you see for just a moment before it disappears into the body of this creature, as a large rock elemental begins to form and you can see these almost red veins kind of coursing along its body in between its plates and its rocks. And so, as we take it from here, with top of the round, going by with
It's still got a better initiative than I did.
going with Ramos's Warhammer attack roll of 20, we can go ahead and take our break right here, as we're top of the round. It's a good time, and we'll be back in about 5 to 10. See how you slay.
All right, guys. Oh, yep. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, guys, we'll be back in about 5. So stay tuned. We'll be back to continue this endeavor very shortly. Thank you so much. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Heathens and Heroes. We will go ahead and continue this journey. Matt, go ahead and take it away.
All right. Where we leave off was Ramos was swinging his big ass hammer into the side of this gargoyle's face.
Whack.
So, you do strike with the 20, sir. So go ahead and roll me your versatile damage. Ew. As you smack it across the side in the face, that was your first attack. You do get a second one, as it is your proper turn now. So
Don't forget also that you can re-roll that first damage if you choose to right now.
before your second attack, so you have to choose.
Oh, reroll
Choose
the
wisely.
damage. Alright. Oh, right?
It was a good try. It was a good, solid effort. Good effort. Some things are just destined to be, though.
That was the exact same roll. That's hilarious.
But that one hits too, the second attack.
All right. And see, damaged. It's the damage of the beast right there. That's all it is.
Yeah, something weird's going on there. Am I right? That's the same exact roll 3 times in a row.
What are the chances of that actually happening?
So next time Romus levels up, he is going a Pacton Warlock. Just so you know.
Damn.
I'm coming for all of you.
Any bonus action or movement for you, sir?
No.
All right. Well, after taking 2 damned Warhammer strikes, he is going to angrily try and turn onto you as well.
Bring it. It was broad. Just hits.
So 6 points as he strikes some claws under your shield across your torso. And comes in and gets a bite straight into your nice shoulder muscles as you recoil from the pain, managing to get a bit of blood flowing. Not a lot, but, you know, nickel and dime. So, after that comes to...
So before you continue, yeah, Duel of Fate's going hard right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mr. Clutch comes to you.
All right, I'm gonna do something here that I might ultimately end up regretting, but
Wait, Bardic Inspiration. Hold on. Did you use that? You didn't use it, right?
I don't believe he is, yeah.
Okay.
What I think I'm going to do. Again, this is going to be very, very stupid, guys. But sometimes that works out for Gregor, so we'll see how this works. I think I'm going to try to come up here. I want to try to hop on top of this thing and just kind of stay on top of it. But also, when I'm on top of it, if I get on top of it, maybe investigate for any weak spots or something that may be useful, if that's possible.
All right, all right. So I will have you make a contested athletics or acrobatics roll against it to see if you can stay on top of it as you come running up the side, jumping off some of these crystal formations coming out of the ground. You will have to beat a
Let's. Yeah, you ain't beating that.
25.
Oh my god, dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Damn.
Wow.
All right. So you go up and you get to the top and you climb up. And as you do, you can see that it doesn't look like a weak point. You don't really see any that kind of cross the mind as what looks as visible weak points, but you do still see um, cracks forming across their body, kind of like along the ridges and down the body and amongst it, that kind of have this faint red glow from it. But it doesn't really look like a weak point. It's just something you notice while you're up there before all of a sudden this large fist comes up from the side and hits you, sending you over here next to Einar. Not taking any damage, but you are no longer on top of them.
Okay.
You still have an action. That was just 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd say that was probably 25 feet of movement to do all that.
All right, give me 1 second, please.
One. No, not really.
The gaseous form, does do what I think it does? Does that turn me into a gas? That basically. Okay. I can utilize that against this. I don't think I can. Jesus. I mean gods.
All right, that's gonna
Good
be our
save.
shirt. Jesus on the front, and then on the back, I mean gods.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna kind of roll to the back and no, you know what? Oh gosh. No, yeah, I'm gonna kind of step back towards Einar just a little bit and just be like, I don't know what to do. And that's where I'm ending my turn.
All right. Would you like to hold any specific action?
I guess I'll prep my silver dagger, just kind of holding it.
You got the bow, remember?
Oh yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
I'll use my reaction if he's saying I don't know what to do to say, shoot it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think you got a
Yeah.
point.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Oh my god.
How's your mother?
She
God
good?
damn it. Marky Mark's back.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna shoot it with Medusa's bow.
All right.
You mean
With
So
assassinate.
you do have advantage, but this creature isn't surprised. It got the surprise on y'all, so it won't count as an instant critical if it hits. But you still get advantage on the attack because it hasn't taken initiative turn yet.
So good, baby.
All right, 20 does hit. So since you do have advantage, go ahead and add your sneak attack to it.
Not bad.
right. And anything else for you?
I'm just gonna whisper to Einar. It's a great idea.
As you see one of the black arrows just strike into its chest and kind of stick out from the cracks there. Afterwards, it comes to Einar.
Well, shit. It's time to try this out, boys. I am going to cast haste. And I'm going to twin it.
Fun.
Okay.
So, let's see here. That down 1 and then another 3. So that's... yeah, so I am casting haste on both Ramos and Gregor.
All right. And yeah, he's just within 30 feet, so it can make it to Ramos as well. So Ramos, Gregor, both of y'all can add +2 to your AC while haste is active. You will have advantage on dex saves, and you will get 1 extra action to attack people, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So you can feel almost like super adrenaline just running through your veins as your breath starts to pick up. You know, your muscles feel lighter, and you just feel ready to go. All right,
And
good choice.
And it lasts until we use it, or is it?
It is concentration, so as long as Einar can keep it up for 1 minute.
Yep.
Hey.
And it doesn't... Nice. And it I don't have to stay within the 30 feet, right?
No,
cast.
that's just once casting it. Now you just have to maintain.
Okay, cool. Cost 2, which I don't have. Which means I can't do that. Can't do that. Right. Wow. I am going to take a few steps back. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to go back to there. And then that's where I'm going to end my turn.
All right. Jim Jar is going to take this moment to kind of copy you as he's going to see this thing rise up, and he's just going to be like, nope, not again. Pass. And he's going to take a few steps back. And as he does, he is going to be shooting off his hand crossbow. Because, yeah, he just does not care for that.
Nah, bro.
First one, unfortunately, doesn't hit. And the second one still misses with a 16 as it strikes into the side of the earth elemental, but isn't enough to find any sort of purchase within the stone. All right.
Matt, can I ask how deep the water is here?
Over here in the pool?
Yeah.
It looks to be maybe 15 feet at its deepest, so not a super deep pool.
Okay.
All right. So next up is the Earth Elemental. Actually, he was there 5, 10, 15, 20.
No,
25.
you leave the boy alone. Leave the boy alone.
And bonus action. He tried.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
He actually wouldn't have gotten that bonus action anyway.
No.
Because isn't taking a second attack for him a bonus action?
Actually, no. He gets multi-attack because he's
does
not like actual rogue. He's NPC rogue. So
Rules
Nice.
don't
yeah, they get to be all sorts of fuckery. So
Nice.
Next is the Earth Elemental. It is going to move towards Kragor as you are the closest within line of sight, sir.
It just stepped on you.
As it just moves forward, and like one of its large forearms just kind of crushes part of the crystals that are growing out of the ground next to it as it moves forward, and it then lifts up both arms to come down.
Oh boy.
Attacks. Your AC is increased by 2.
Yeah,
What-
it just hit.
Your AC's a 17 right now?
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge, my guy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, the second one still misses. So you start taking a step back, but the first one just like clips both of your arms as you're raising them up to defend for 18 points.
I'm
of
gonna
damage.
use uncanny dodge on that.
Okay. So I believe that makes it half damage for you.
Correct.
So that would be a 9 instead. And it then just kind of lands in front of you and is just now just kind of staring you down. Nandor comes to you.
Okay, can I use shatter on the actual, like, since you're made out of stone, can I use shatter on them?
Yeah.
Okay. How far is the range on it? Okay. Okay. Okay, so Matt, I'm gonna ask for some bullshit. So you watched Korra, right? Or no? Legend of Korra?
What are you
Yes.
trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Okay, so you know how there's metal bending and how there's metal in like all of Earth, like in this and that.
Uh-huh.
I have heat metal.
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to activate that in order to like hurt it or no?
You gather probably not enough to do the effective full damage worth.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna fucking do shatter. Fuck it.
Alright, alright. Nice.
Oh, Kragor, I'm sorry.
I'm used to it.
Alright. So Kragor, go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. It, at disadvantage, since it's made of inorganic material, fails. As does Kragor. Go ahead and roll me that nice full damage.
I guess
As
I'm sorry.
the loud, thunderous cacophony of shatter goes off, sending chunks of this earth elemental flying and parts of its body cracking in amongst different areas. You can now see the little bit of faint red glow from underneath it as it spills out between the now widened cracks along it. And, Craig, where you are kind of at the radius, just sort of blasted back, you can feel part of your helmet crack as well.
Shit. I'm really sorry. Actually, I can fix that. Don't worry.
We'll play it with some armor or something. I'm not. Yeah, we'll make it work.
Anything else for you, Nandor?
I'm gonna use Mantle of Majesty.
Is that a action or bonus?
Bonus.
Alright.
Experience spell slot. Okay, I'm gonna use that on the creature, on the rock boy.
Alright, and you are casting it on the rock elemental or the gargoyle?
The elemental.
Alright. So it has to make a wisdom save. Alright. Double checking. Alright. It fails. What is your one-worded command?
Flee.
Okay. So.
Didn't say.
Huh?
What'd you say?
You couldn't say shatter?
No, it.
No, doesn't have that kind of an effect, unfortunately.
Yeah.
More of a command to follow, not destroy itself command.
Fall apart.
Fall? It only registered fall.
Oh yeah, true.
So, top of the round.
Oh god.
I'll see you.
I'm gonna do 3 strikes on this gargoyle and hopefully finish him off. Can I know I can re-roll the damage. Can I roll the if I hit for multiple times?
You have to before you go to your next hit. You have to decide if you're re-rolling that damage.
Okay, so it's just on that one. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's the gamble.
Yeah.
All right. So these are at normal strikes. 14 just misses for the first one. Second one hits.
I'll take that.
Third one, or no, that was damage. Okay.
That one misses.
Yeah. All right. So one of them, you get a good strike in across the back as you kind of go through this exchange of blows with the gargoyle at the base of these stairs, and it is kind of flying a little bit off the ground, kind of badgering you, and so trying to get rid of them, you get a good strike in, but it still manages to stay up as it. Continues to attack at the source of its own pain.
Nope.
With a miss for the claws and a miss for the bite, as it has just become this exchange of blows and parries and dodges between the two of you. Kind of right behind you, Nandor, as it's all like swings that are all a little too close to comfort for you,
I'm like blocking as fast as I can, just like, nope, don't hit him.
And then Kregor, at the foot of the mountain, what would you like to do?
Flee. Let's see.
Smart.
Bonus action, disengage. Got it.
Run away.
What I'm going to do is, God, yeah, because if I move anywhere, it's gonna get an opportunity here.
But you
Let's.
can use your bonus action to disengage, which means your movement wouldn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Plus, I also have that secondary attack now, right?
And then you'd have 2 attacks still with your bow.
Okay. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good point. Bonus action, disengage. Get the fuck out of here real quick.
Cragor was on my screen.
Yeah, he disappeared underneath the earth elemental for me.
Oh, did he? Did I?
Yeah. For some
funny.
reason on my screen you're down one further
That's
row
weird.
than you are on your screen.
Interesting. Matt, you see me up here though, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's all. That's all that matters. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna come back. Let's see. I was here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, or 30.
God.
And you know what? I mean, I kind of have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. I want to kind of get it to lure itself over towards the water and see if we can get the fall in there, but I don't know how effective that's going to be.
I thought you were gonna do that cool jumping off the waterfall, like with the bow. You know, like in the
Oh,
action.
when he moves forward, then yeah, we'll we'll definitely get that going.
Yeah.
But you know, at this point, I am going to. I kind of want to. I'm gonna do one longbow shot with Medusa's bow right now. Let's start with that.
All right. Go ahead and make me your attack roll. $18 hits.
I'll take that.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I can do the same attack again, right? At this point, because I have 2 attacks.
Yep.
Because of haste.
Nice.
That'll hit.
Look at that 18.
All right. All right.
We'll call it that. Oh shit! I wanted to use my potion of healing. God damn it! I totally forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. It's okay.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine.
You've done some bits. Got some damage. And you stand at least in position, ready for hopefully the lure. So Einar comes to you.
Okay. How is everybody looking right now, health-wise?
I'm at 32 out of 50 something. 36 out of 50.
There's a little bit of bleeding from everybody, but it doesn't look like anybody's on last legs yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ratio is about the same for most of the party.
And then the other question that I would have is, did I hear Nandor's command?
Yeah. Because it would have been spoken with a little bit more of that, like, spectral, ethereal boom.
An authoritative sort of voice?
Yeah.
Okay, good. In that case, the first thing I'm going to do is move. So 5, 10. Can I get past Craigar there?
Yeah. Easily enough.
Okay, good. I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to, as I'm walking or running past Craigar, I'm going to be like, it's coming this way, it's coming this way, it's coming this way! and then I'm going to hit it with Frostbite. Actually, no, I'm not, because I know that he gave it a command. So that doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to hit it with that. I'm going to hit it with firebolts instead. I take it back. Honestly, I'm debating if I want to aim at the elemental or if I want to aim at the gargoyle. You know what? I'll let Rob.
You're muted. You're muted, buddy.
I think I'm
yeet.
just talking really, really quietly. Am I?
No, he's talking to me.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying
was
that I will
confused.
say yeet if you hit either of them. I don't care.
yeah. I'm gonna aim for the elemental. So
All right. 24 will hit as well.
Fucking yeet.
All right. So you shoot off one blast and strikes into it as you run out of the way. Any other bonus? Anything else for you?
no, that's gonna be
All
it.
right. Then, as that comes to an end, Jim Jar behind you will just kind of be like, take a few steps back, 5, 10, 15, to kind of be like next to you, Einar, and be like, can I shoot it? Should I not shoot it? Kind of looking over towards you. Or,
I have to burn my reaction to respond to him.
I'll say you can either just like give a quick nod or shake to.
I give a nod.
Okay. Because he doesn't know how the magic works. He knows there is magic though, and so but he does take his 2 shots. First one hits. Second one misses. As he at least gets 1 strike into the backside of the creature as it begins to turn and run. And for its turn, it will, like the Hulk crashing through a wall, break through part of this crystal fixture here and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then as it's going down the stairs, it will shift and disappear into the stone, still moving in that direction as well. So, with that, Nandor comes to you.
I'm
Little
gonna
help,
continue. I'm gonna continue to say to flee because I don't know if it's under the effect, but every turn that I get, I could give it another command, but I'm gonna continue telling it to flee. And then I'm gonna use Thunder Wave at 2nd level on this gargoyle.
You sure you don't want to use the staff?
I'm sure.
Oh, okay. I'm out of the radius.
Yeah, I got you, Papa.
It does
It
fail
fails.
to save, for sure. Nice. As you just release another loud, and the wings break off of it, scattering, and its body hits the ground roughly, and it is cracked along its entire surface. You can see it can barely hold its form together. It is standing, but barely.
Is it like hunched over? Good, because I'm about to just take this hammer and just fucking with it.
Golf swing.
All right. Was there any other movement though, real quick, Nandor, for you, or? It does. Since it does fail, it is thrown back actually 10 feet onto the top of the thing because Thunder Wave knocks him back.
Right. Yeah, true.
I'm just
So
gonna.
it is thrown up here.
Okay, I'm just gonna like run up here and like, since I could run on walls, I'm just gonna like sit at the top, just like look down at him. It's like you're fucked.
All right. So mimicking the gargoyle stance in as mocking way as you can. Just kind of perch and watch it as Ramos comes up to you.
You seen the movie Happy Gilmore?
Oh God.
I'm
No,
swinging for
no, I'm not familiar with that one.
I'm swinging.
Who's Happy and who's Gilmore? Hold on.
I'm talking to you guys. Nandor, thanks for the help, buddy. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna like cock the hammer back, and I'm gonna get a running start, and just boom, come up from under it.
It is technically prone, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
Yo, this song.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm listening to Ride of the Valkyries right now, and this is hilarious.
Oh. Perfect.
Oh, max damage.
There we go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice. So you don't even need the other strike, as with that, you just shatter the skull, sending the pieces spraying in a wide, far arc that would make this Happy Gilmore person very proud wherever they are. And with that, you manage to slay this gargoyle. The earth elemental is currently out of sight,
And out of mind.
and
Not out of Nandor's mind, but you know.
semi out of mind. But what else would you like to do, if anything?
Give Nandor a fist bump.
I can't. I'm all the way up here.
Hey, reach down, buddy. Reach down. Yeah. Or touch the hammer. Touch the hammer.
So as y'all weapon bump, you we will go ahead and drop us out of initiative, as this earth elemental has disappeared, and as you all kind of wait for a moment, ready your weapons, look around you, you don't seem to see it rise back out of the earth for the moment.
Let's go ahead and keep moving before this thing shows up again.
Quickly up the stairs.
Yeet. There's nothing over here.
Okay.
There's nothing over here.
Oh, there's nothing over here? All right. I thought there was a whole other passage thing back here. Oh, man.
I'm gonna jump back up there, and then I'm just gonna I'm gonna.
Eat.
I might eat shit, might not. We'll see. Athletics, Matt. Or
What are you trying
acrobatics.
to do?
Just jump off the top and do a flip or something.
All right. Your choice.
Swan dive.
I'll be here if he falls.
Cannonball!
All right. You can definitely pull off a nice, front or back flip with a good 13.
But
So, go ahead and describe however you would like to descend.
so, like a gargoyle about to take off, that's what I do. But instead, I just fall and just land gracefully. No, superhero landing.
So you
Back like Spidey, and then just comes down, as Iron Man.
there you go. And as you land in the water, there's that nice little splash around you. Kind of look up, there's the water across your face glistening, and the little bit of light from the fungals down here. Looks good. Feels good.
Cool.
I mean, I really gotta admit, he is a handsome man.
He looks so cool right now.
See that? That was pretty dope.
Can't say anything. Don't hear you guys. Mm-mm.
Nope. Not when you're passive.
Nandor, you look so cool right now.
Just like the cool guy that doesn't look at the explosion. I got you.
As he's walking up to y'all in the group and everything, he does the whole wet hair flip.
I'm too cool for you guys. Yeah.
All right. Where to next? I mean, we found the bones, right?
I mean, we could hurry our way up to where the elemental was and try and get past that to where we were going to be going.
We
I
need
just-
to go that way for the justice.
Yeah, I just like I feel like we should probably just wait for it to show back up. Like go to the big open area down there, wait for it to show up, and then
Set up
just
some
I'm
traps.
gonna use the command and come back.
Oh no! Should we set up some traps or something of some sort?
I mean, if you think that there's a way for you to trap a giant bunch of rocks,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
the only thing I can think of is that I can be ready to potentially grab the gem that's inside of it.
There's a gem?
Oh, yeah, you didn't see that?
No,
Yeah, there was like a
blind
big,
It's really
giant
dark.
yellow gem right in the core of it.
Do you think that could be powering it?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but I don't really know how their magic works here, so let's just go down to the big open area, wait for the earth elemental to show up, and rest. And worst case scenario, we get a little rest, and best case scenario, a giant earth elemental shows up, we kick the crap out of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. How about you guys hide and I'll call it back?
Okay. I mean, it does have the ability to sense us just by us moving around.
I say we get a little rest in at least so we can recoup a little bit.
Another
I'm
short
sure,
rest.
I'm sure it can hear you still, right? After our rest? It's still under command?
Hold on, let me check it. Matt, it doesn't usually work like that, right?
It's 1 minute for your.
Yeah, it's 1 minute, so no. If it comes back, it comes back.
Right.
And since you would also know that command is by line of sight.
Yeah.
So since it's out of sight already, yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
I don't know
Mhm.
if you guys want to do this. I mean, maybe if you guys want to keep it busy, I can kind of sneak up to that area where it came from and see if there's anything that might help us figure out how to defeat this thing. I'm not sure.
I'm readying Mage Hand right now. With the goal ultimately of trying to grab or knock the gem out of it as it's forming.
All right.
Get it in that moment. Yeah, we can.
Is everyone looking good, by the way?
About halfway.
I'm at the half.
All right, I'm gonna use healing word twice. Wait, no, actually, we're gonna do a short rest, right?
We're gonna try.
Okay, so
Well,
we'll
that's an
try to
hour.
take let's try to take a short rest.
Jim Jar's got first watch.
All right. So, we'll have Jim Jar go ahead then and roll a perception, and I would like one of you. That's pretty
Mhm.
good. To roll me a D100. Which one? I'll let you do. All right. Let's go. So you got 99 elementals.
I mean,
Yay, let's go.
I just wanna gently say,
Mhm.
Nandor,
Mhm.
given your track record on what happens when you roll D100s,
Hey, look. Look.
That doesn't
We
care.
deal with it as it comes. All right, we deal with. We're just gonna roll with it.
okay.
We clean up the mess. It's okay. That's what we're here for.
I'm just saying.
I swear, Matt, if you do bring out 99 more elementals, I will quit. I'm just done.
TBK, done.
I mean, I can duplicate them real quick. I mean, what's the saying? Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Jesus.
Except in this case, rocks sprout up and everyone dies.
Well,
It's like the Game of Thrones episode I didn't want.
I will say you all do get enough time for a short rest. So anyone who would like to roll your short rest benefits and roll your hit dice, an hour does elapse before any potential anythings may happen.
My spell slots don't come back, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's just health for me.
Yeah.
How do I use my hit dice?
So go to short rest, click that, and then go over to your whatever you got, right click it, and then put apply health.
Yeah, so choose which
Oh
dice
wow.
you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all the way up again. That's awesome.
Nice.
What did you right click on?
On my short rest.
You didn't roll any dice.
Oh wait, I must have right clicked on something wrong. Hold on. Yeah, so I hit short rest. How do I roll the dice though?
So it has a
Right on top,
little
it's like-
drop down
Yeah.
for how many dice you want to roll, and then you just click on the roll button next to that, and you can keep rolling dice.
Yeah, as much as you want.
So you got 9, so that would be at 31, 36, and now you're back at full.
Now 42.
All right. So everybody nice and rolled up, healed up.
Yeah. Okay, bring him out.
So
Bring them out! Bring them out! Oh,
it's
whoops.
funny that you say that it would rise because as Jim Jar is up on watch and everything, he's sitting there kind of at this
So,
backwards area.
So here's the thing. Since I wasn't actually took a short rest, but I guess I took one. I'm just getting ready, to cast Shatter, like wherever it comes out.
Okay. And you all are kind of like looking along the ground, waiting for that moment where it jumps or rises up. And as you are, you hear a quick shit above as he points up, and you can see coming from the ground or roof rather, right above you, Nandor, getting ready to drop down is that body forming around that very brief moment where you see that crystal. Since that's what you were waiting for, Einar, I want you to roll me your ability modifier check. So I believe as a sorcerer, it is wisdom or charisma.
Charisma. Yep.
Yeah, so make me a charisma ability check.
Not bad. Not bad.
So it was just under what you needed, which was its AC. But it was super close as the mage hand, you see it begin to grasp onto it, but just as it does, the rocks form around where the mage hand is, dispersing it. But almost had that thing. Just as it begins to form and drop down above, coming down towards you.
When it was forming, can I use Shatter on it because I was also preparing an attack?
Yeah,
And
you all were waiting to attack, so that you basically get a surprise round to unleash your attacks as it falls. So you can cast Shatter. If you had your longbow prepped, Craigor, you can use that. And yeah.
Okay, so I'm technically not in it because it's still falling down.
Yes, correct. All right, that is a failure.
All right.
So more of it breaks off as you release the cacophonous shatter into the roof, sending pieces of stalactites and other, detritus just falling to the ground around you. Cragor, did you have your attack ready as well?
Oh, you know it.
All right. Technically, it is before it goes in initiative, as it's just kind of falling, so you do get advantage for having your held attack. That'll hit.
Dork.
Does
It
this
is not surprised, so it is not a critical. But you still get your sneak attack.
Still good. Still good.
All right. All right. Okay. And then, Ramos, did you have anything ranged that you were waiting for, or were you going to wait till it actually lands?
I was gonna try to swing at it like a pinata. As like it's getting closer.
All right. All right. You probably won't have a chance to swing at it till after it hits the ground and kind of like lands into position.
Unless you want to throw your hammer, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just from the where it's at right now, it's just a little far for the while it in the air pinata.
Yeah. Can I dual wield the hammer and the axe? It's too heavy, right?
Yeah, it's too heavy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like just imagine that just coming down and just like yeah. But okay.
All right. So as it comes down, it will try to make its 2 attacks towards you, Nandor.
Initiative?
All right. It will get it as it right after this message.
We'll be right back.
So, first one is a 15 to hit.
Just hits. Actually, I'm gonna cast shield.
All right. Bumps you up to a 20, so it almost hits you, and you just get pressed down by the arcane shield that pops over you. And it manages to not break through the arcane shield as you just feel yourself get brought down to a knee. And from here, we are now going to start our initiative.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
It's alright, I got an 8, buddy. No worries.
I got a 3 last time.
Gym jar. Holy crap.
Right? He ain't messing around. So as it lands, oh sorry. It did land and shift. Like I said, it was going to do for you because you were doing your held action, Ramos. So you do get your 1 attack with your Warhammer before we settle into proper initiative. $19 will hit.
Whack. Weak.
Caught like it's an E.
You can re-roll that.
That's true, yes, I'll do that.
It's always a 6.
I am just marked tonight.
It's the same roll too.
Matt, come on, man. You gotta give me one more. This
No.
computer.
What? So you can get another 6? Nah, man.
I know, right? And then another. There's no way. There's like no way.
I agree, man. There's something weird with that one.
If I'm playing the lottery, it's all 6.
Oh shit.
Yo, Jim Jar, look at he's got all this. He's got all the go tonight.
Out of nowhere, Jim Jar with the energy.
Jim Jar's just going off, man. He has had some business going down.
He's been hustling the whole time. He knows how to destroy this thing. He's got a bet going on somewhere.
Look at him go. All right, Jim Jar, claim your kill.
Yeah, not quite. Not quite. But he does manage to jump onto the back of it, and it's just like holding on, just trying to pierce as deeply into it as he can. And he's just like, not another one! God dang rocks!
Hey Matt, quick question.
Jewel.
Or can you let me know whenever there's a opportunity to grab that stone?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sleight of hand.
Einar comes to you.
Okay. Totally forgot during the rest to use my Pearl of Power. Because that would have been helpful. But
Roll me a D100. You're not Einar.
I know.
Oh, 10 away.
oh, 10 away.
I say it's all right.
You're okay with me using it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes, it does. And stop being dumb. Okay. Good. And then in that case, I will use. Oh, I'm not in a good position for that.
Fireball.
10, 15. On Ramus and Gregor again.
Thanks, bud.
Oh, wait, no, I have to twin that. Hold on. Do I have the ability to twin it? I don't.
You're out of magic.
Yeah.
Give it to Craigle.
How do I remember there's a way, Matt, remind me, is it I burn spell slots and I gain sorcerer points?
Correct. Yes.
And is it 1 for 1 or is it?
I think it's a point above for the spell slot, so like 2 for 1.
Why is this song playing?
The song's playing. Hold on.
Cantina band.
So with your sorcerer points, first level gives you 2 sorcery points. Second level gives you 3. Third level gives you 5. Fourth gives 6. And it is a bonus action to transfer.
Okay, good. And I will absorb a second level to gain 3 points. And then I will use Twinned Spell on this to hit both Ramus and Gregor.
Okay. Gregor's just at the range, so
That's why I moved forward.
very nice. So the both of you once more can feel your heart rates begin to accelerate, and you can feel the effects of haste once more.
And 15.
Gonna nope.
You got this, guys. That ends my turn.
So it has a reach of 10 feet, so it's going to use its reaction to smack at you. So as you step away going, you guys got this, you see the shadow of its arm come down. Does it hit?
Well, it would.
Hand of the gods.
Wood.
Shield? Yep.
So you see it coming down and you're just like, nope, Nandor, good idea.
Yeah, I literally spin around, and I imagine like the shield comes up across his arm, and he like smacks it, and ends up like shifting to the side. Like he doesn't stop the arm from coming down. He moves himself with the shield.
And you just gotta get that quick backstab, and you're like, nope, back out,
Yep.
done.
I was like thinking Captain America's shield like comes out of nowhere, like over your back, like looks confused, like what the? Look, I'm hitting him.
And after that comes to the sped up, jacked up Ramos.
It's clobbering time. And yes, pun intended. 3 strikes.
All right. First one hits.
It's alright.
All right.
What's the difference between versatile and just regular damage?
Versatile is two-handed, so it's more damage. Regular damage is one-handed, so it'd be like a D8 versus a D10.
Ah, okay.
And since luckily you don't need both your hands or one of your hands for shield, that's why you get that versatile damage.
Gotcha. Does the 15 hit or no?
Does not, unfortunately.
How about that though?
That one does.
Yeah. I'll take it 10.
Very nice. So you continue to just clobber into the back of this creature as it's kind of being surrounded by the three of you, and it.
I'm trying to like make a hole so that the jewel is present, so that anybody could like, reach in and grab it.
Did Ramos have any flanking on that, by the way?
Not quite.
No, he would have to be over here, right?
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah.
Well, I remember last time we played, though, it was kind of offset like that, I thought, but I may be wrong.
So Krigor.
Wait, can I also use the No, inspiration's already gone. This is the rest. Yeah.
All right. Good old bow and arrow. Let's do it.
You got this, Craig.
Come on, Spider, you got this.
Come on, Widow.
God.
Purple Widow.
Widow? Hawkeye?
One eye? It all rolls. It all rolls.
Or not.
That's not right.
Yeah.
So your first strike, you just kind of release the arrow, and it strikes into the stone of the creature, but shoots off the side, unable to pierce through.
Ricochets into Ramos's eye. Now you're both one-eyed.
Actually, into Jimdar's from this angle.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Well,
I want
know
that
what?
Achilles. I want that like 300 Leonidas scar from like top here all the way down.
Oh, wait. I've got 2 attacks right now, right?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, because you are hasted.
I'm going into this circle. I'm in flank now with Ramos. And I'm
Get
going to take my silver dagger and attack the shit out of him.
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
That'll hit. And that'll give you advantage, too.
Snake attack.
Yeah. So that's plus. What was that again? That's a 3. Is that the 3d6? Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Nice. As your silver dagger, chips into the creature, breaking off little bits of pieces, and you can feel that, compared to the venom dagger, it doesn't have as smooth as a cut in these stone creatures, but it does manage to break off parts of them. And anything else for you?
Yeah, bonus action, disengage, I guess. That's okay.
All right. All right.
Back to position.
Back to way back here.
So after that, it is going to come to its turn, and it is going to bring down its arms on the one who hurt the most so far, which has been
Jim
Mr.
Jar.
Nandor.
I could have sworn Jim Jar put in a lot more work.
Jim Jar's put in a lot of work, but magical shatter damage hurts.
But like one more though. I thought, according to my calculations, it was just one more.
Do I get my reaction back, or no?
It hasn't come back to your turn yet.
Oh, okay.
But I think shield lasts
Until the start of your
your
next turn.
Yeah, so you still have
Okay.
shield up right now too.
Okay.
Okay. So
Why is Pirates of the Caribbean playing?
Because it's an awesome soundtrack.
God, that was so close to a crit.
yeah.
Sheesh.
So first one, only for 8 damage though, as it barely breaks through your shield, but enough to still bruise a little bit of the arms. And the second one is
So can
just unable.
Okay, so can I just flavor? So the first one hits me, I'm just like, oh, you bitch, and then like he swings again. I just like stand there, like on like arms on my hip, just looking at him. Is like, really? Just like, thunk. You know? It's like,
And it's appropriate. You can see it's definitely like with its weakening form and bits of its body just having been broken and chipped away by all of this. It's not as strong as it could be. And since you have been keeping an eye for it as it gets to your turn, you can see parts of the chest cavity that has started to crack and things like that. And there is not enough yet space for your hand to slip into and grab the gem, but there's almost enough there. So
okay. So, Matt, can I run up on it, like just like get above it and just like do the thunder wave, or thunder wave on it?
yeah.
Okay, what do I need to roll? Or
Athletics or acrobatics versus its own athletics.
damn it. Fucking A. What is with the natural 20 on this?
These elementals don't play, man.
Oh my god!
So instead, what I'll say is you start to run up it and everything, and you begin to go across its top, but it shifts, lifts up its arms, and slams you down into the ground. But just as you're down, laying there with your back up to it, gives you that perfect time to slam your hands together and thunder wave up through its body, not hitting anybody.
That. Should I do level 3? Should I do level 1?
Full power.
Full power.
Send it. Full send. Full send.
That is a failure.
Boom, baby.
Jesus.
All right. So with that, you shatter a mass majority of its frame and body, and as the pieces come kind of falling and raining around you and Jim Jar and Ramos, and you're there laying underneath the large broken arm that has slammed you. You can now see that there's enough space where you can see this orange gem resting in its chest with and from this gem, it has like those red lines and cracks that you've seen across its body.
Okay. So with my free action, I guess I'm gonna tell Jim Jar, Ramos, one of you, get the stone now.
I go to
All
leap.
right.
Not even
And
Galaxy style, you know.
Jim Jar does the same, going to make a leap of faith. And he reaches out and grasps onto the gem, but he now has to make. But he can make the athletics, no problem, to pull it out as he grabs up and onto it and rips out the gem from its placeholder in the chest. And as it does, the rocks begin to cascade and fall all around y'all's body. The elemental essentially destroyed.
Knew it.
Woo! Yippee!
So you all stand in the ruins of this momentary battlefield.
I get up. I'm just like, fuck. Okay. Give that stone to Einar.
He's kind of holding it out to you, and then he just immediately turns towards Einar and is like starts walking out towards you, and he's like, I got a thing for you.
I take it.
Well, guys, we certainly rocked. I guess it's time to roll.
I thunderwave him.
No. No.
Jim Jar gets a sneak attack in real quick.
Ow!
Why?
Okay. If we could find a place to rest, like a true night's sleep, that would be great.
All my magic's basically spent, and I just
So-
fall back and like
Catch
full
him.
angel.
Catch him one.
I mean, you are currently
Whoa.
under a pile of rock.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll pick him up and carry him like over my shoulder. Like, rest easy, buddy. I got you.
Jim Jar kind of chimes in and is just like, so we can either go back and get a drink from Tappy and rest in the city, or, well, no one's going to make use of these homes anymore. We can choose one of these.
Sure.
I guess being out here is fine.
We still need to go through the stones to get.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a little concerned about if there's any more of those earth elementals around.
Surely you would have seen one by now, don't you think?
I mean, how do you know that we haven't?
It's a risk we're gonna have to take.
I guess that's fair. All
I
right.
guess we're
let's
just gonna have to roll with
let's
it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
No, you're not. It's okay. It's great.
I pick up a stone off of Nandor and then fumble it and drop it back down onto him.
Thank
Not
you.
anywhere critical. Just
Thank you. Thank you.
back onto
I
the
deserve
pile
that. I
was
deserve
that.
that.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
I'll be more careful with those. All right, let's take the house in the middle on the left side. And let's go in there. And whoever's staying watch can watch from outside.
Jim Jar, you did a smash up job last time. I think you could do it again. You take first watch. I'll take second.
All right, I'll get you whenever I'm done. Then keep an eye for anything weird.
Good man.
All right, and so one by one, you all pile into this used to be someone's house. It doesn't have much in the way of furniture or comfortable living space, so it's back to the old days of making as comfortable as a place as you can on the rock floor and just managing it. Laying there, staring at the stone ceiling, it kind of makes you wish for those mushroom mattresses back in Blingdenstone. 'Cause damn, they were only for a night, but it was nice compared to this rock floor. But you uneasily, one by one, get
What
to
am I
rest.
thinking? Jim Jar, get in here. We don't need to keep watch.
What? Oh, he kind of comes in. Why? What's happening?
I'll just cast a spell. We'll be fine.
Oh, okay. He
So-
kind of files in.
I'm gonna start with putting an alarm outside of the area, so just outside of the door, and then inside I'm gonna put us in a tiny hut.
Hey,
Very nice. Very nice.
how tiny are we talking? Because like if a rock elemental,
9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit in the dome. So
so
And it's a, I mean, I guess something could come from underneath it, right?
yeah.
But at that point, we're screwed anyway. So
pretty much, yep.
All right. So with that, then you all kind of bed down. Jimdor still uneasily takes watch from within the dome, but feels a little bit more comfortable within there. And you all kind of look to the ground beneath you, feeling slightly betrayed by it after seeing so many things rise from it. And with that, you all, one by one, get rest. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode of Heathens and Heroes.
But
Very nice, very nice. I enjoyed that one. Very long, drawn out battle. This whole area has been one of my favorites so far. So great work on that, Matt. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you from all of us for joining us. We do appreciate it. Again, without your support, we probably wouldn't. I mean, well, there wouldn't be Heathens and Heroes. We'd probably still do this, but I don't know if there'd be Heathens and Heroes. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, if you have any suggestions for us, please send us some suggestions on Twitter. If you want to know what we're doing, when we're going to go live, that is the best place to find us. We really do appreciate it. And we will see you guys on the next episode of Heathens and Heroes. Take care.